The idea, you keep bringing it up as community, and you and I have been talking about this for quite some time. I also, before having a child, really thought that, that I was cosmopolitan, that the better community was the people far away, the people living in the big city. I was living in Washington, D.C. and in New York. And I really did not pay any attention to my homeowners association, my school board, the things that were closest to me, because it just didn't seem all that cool or all that important. And now I'm realizing, like, oh my God, this is by far the most important thing. The fact that I can't name the school board members, but I know what's going on with the Speaker of the House and the President, seems like a really foolish mistake on my part.
Yeah. When we moved back, I had the opportunity. I was approached from 4-H. I had bought a heifer calf to show from our local Farm Bureau member. And she kind of heads up all of East River, South Dakota. And she kind of said, hey, we got this position opening for District 3 Young Farmers and Rancher Committee member. I'd really like you to fill it. Come down and see what we're all about. We had a winter conference, and that's one of the best things that's ever happened to me, because it's really pushed me to, no, I need to take this time away from the farm and build on this community and start working towards my better community. And also, besides just helping local events, FFA, 4-H, and our fire department with their events, getting them up and going, I also need to be a little bit more regionally on the state working on it and touching some of that national, but it all starts small in your local community. And you got to be making sure, we've been talking about it quite a bit, you got to make your own bed first before you can go make other people's bed. So you got to start small and local. Yeah,
and I it's one of those things that I keep thinking to myself, well, I don't have time. I've got to do this thing or that thing. But when I look back on my life, there's almost nothing. It's just like this order and chaos concept, right? Where in everything that you already know and you have control over, nothing new comes from that. Certainly you extract value from being a part of your feedlot or my business, but nothing new is ever going to sprout out of that. So you have to go to places where you're encountering different people. And I like one of my best friends in the whole world, the guy that has probably altered my life more than anybody else, is a guy named Rob Long. And it's because I went to an event where they were having a bunch of people that were trying to start their own businesses. It was called the Startup Weekend. If I had not gone to that event, I would never have met him. And literally everything that's going on in my life right now, it would be so totally different that it's not possible to calculate. And so I always have to have that in the back of my mind of like, no, you're not wasting time. You just don't know what value is there.
Well, go back to when I first met you, Vance, and I listened to a few podcasts here and there, but our collegiate Farm Bureau wanted to start something new. And I'm so grateful that you decided to agree to come and join them on their big endeavor. Because wow, all that I've learned from that, it was worth the 45 extra minutes drive time to come see you, meet you, and to expand my horizons and realize I can go slay my dragons and get out there, get on the edge and stand up for what I believe and help bring people together for a common goal.
Thanks for checking out this podcast short. If you like this interview, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and hit that bell so you always get notified about this podcast. And if you're really interested in conversations like this, you may want to consider joining the Articulate Ventures Network. To find out more, go to network.articulate.ventures.